Hey foodies!
Today we're eating Korean barbecue!
Woo! Yeah!
One of our faves. So, for the meats, we have pork belly, and we also have
marinated
short ribs.
I don't know how good I did. She makes it look way better. But yes, marinated short ribs.
These are ribs that we got from Costco. We marinated it at home. This is a recipe that I found online by Maangchi. What's up? One of my favorite Korean YouTubers. So it does contain garlic and ginger, pears, soy sauce, a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully that's really good, and I hope it's not too sweet.
Oh yeah, it has honey in it.
Oh, yeah. There is honey? Yep.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's delish. I mean,
I'm excited.
I am too. I mean, do we want to throw this on there?
Is it hot yet?
I don't know.
We got the grill going.
Oh yeah, it's got
We have lettuce, we have kimchi, we got Ssamjang, Korean. It's not really a dip, it's a paste that you put in your lettuce wraps.
So
it's not really a dip because it's like thick.
So it's kind of like barbecue sauce.
Kind of. You put it in your you put it in your lettuce wrap.
Well, basically it goes on it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a sauce.
Yeah, right.
It's a sauce.
So we want one of these?
No, we should start with the pork belly first. Usually, when it comes to barbecue, you always want to start with the meats that are not marinated because the marinade will burn.
She's so smart, guys.
Oh, look how thick that pork belly is.
Another one? Do it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meats.
A lot of meat.
Oh, baby. That's happiness right there.
Ooh.
Oh, I got it nice and this is done.
Oh, it smells so good already.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get smoky in here. We got the windows open, the fan going.
Smoky up in here. It'll be a fire.
Don't say that.
No, why? Well, you know how many times we set this thing off. We didn't even have to do much.
We haven't set it off that much.
A couple times. It didn't even seem like we had to do much to set it off, though. I mean, maybe.
I don't even remember what happened. You know what happened? Well, remember we burned that tomato soup and it didn't even go off then?
Yeah, exactly.
That was legit burning on the stove.
It was bubbling, burning, yes.
I was surprised it didn't go off.
Oh, wow. Should we, like, salt this or something?
Yeah.
Should we?
This is salty.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to salt it then. So, we did marinate these short ribs here.
Yes.
And there was a part that she had in the recipe that said, soak them to get the blood out. Okay, guys, alright. I think that is a misunderstanding about meat. We looked it up. It's a pigmentation. It's not actual blood. So, I don't know. I know some people are like, oh, you know, steak and all the things. Like, the blood, I see the blood. Yeah. It's not actually blood. It's like some sort of protein. You should look it up. But, yeah, if you're like ever sickened because you don't want, you know, you don't want a medium rare, or you don't want something like that in a steak because it's bloody, you should just check it out to like reassure you it's not actual blood.
Yeah.
But
so we skipped that step. We didn't take it.
No, we did it for like a minute, right? And I was like,
well, that's because I didn't know you didn't want to not do that. So when he saw that I did that, he was like, I'm just following the recipe, right? I don't know, whatever.
But maybe there is a reason to soak it.
Well, that was her reason.
Yeah.
Her reason was because there's blood in it. But you said it's not blood, so...
Not blood. I'm pretty sure.
I was following the recipe. So when he said that, I was like, okay, then I won't soak it. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
But, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Somebody else, you know, if you guys know more than me about... You're an expert about meats. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me know. But I always was told that that's not actually blood, so...
It doesn't look like blood to me. I mean, I guess because it's a little
red. It's red. It kind of looks like it's bloody. I mean, I don't know.
We should start cutting it.
Yeah, let's cut it. Great idea.
You gonna do it? Turn it down?
Yeah, turn it down. This is so thick, though. How big do you want them?
Small.
Smaller?
Smaller.
Oh.
Like that Ssamjang.
Like this?
Smaller.
Like that?
Even half of that.
No way!
Those are big pieces!
We need them.
No, I don't need them. I don't need them that thick. You need to cut it smaller.
I always considered myself the grill master, but I have met my match with scissors.
Shouldn't you hold it and then cut it on this end? Wouldn't that be easier?
I don't know.
Yeah, it would be easier.
What?
Hold it and then cut it from this end.
Hold it. do
Yes.
that? Oh, that's harder.
No, it's not. It looks less awkward.
Actually, that's genius.
See?
Look at that.
It's kind of bigger than that.
Oh, okay. Now it's too small.
Yeah. I got this pan from Amazon. It's the first time using it. I'm so excited. I like it so far.
I know, because I was so confused.
You were
I
looking for
was looking for the old one.
We didn't keep the old one.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so when we moved here from Florida, I got rid of everything. I didn't keep my other Korean grill pan. What I liked about this is this collects all the dripping onto the counter.
Yep.
Be careful not to burn yourself, okay?
I know.
You're so close to that pan. This collects all the fat here. The one that I had before, it was like dome shaped, and the fat, it had like a fat draining hole.
Yeah.
So all of the fat would actually pour into, like you had to have a bowl to put the fat in.
But I agree. I want to keep the fat.
Yeah,
it's
I like
so
the
much
fat
flavor and the juices. I
Yeah.
want to keep it.
Yeah.
There we
Especially
go.
if we ever do intestines again, like I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
soaking in its own. This one looks like it's not done.
Yeah, we got to turn it back up.
Okay.
Some of the thicker ones like that.
Yeah. So this Ssamjang is also a recipe. I think this is also a Maangchi recipe. It has soybean paste. It has gochujang, garlic, green onion,
I think we're
sesame seeds, sesame oil.
Oh yeah, that
I forget what
sounds
else.
delicious.
I'm gonna put the Ssamjang on there. I'm sure it doesn't taste like anything. Let me try it with the Ssamjang.
Trying it with the Ssamjang. I just did a little. This is
Yeah,
very,
just a little
very,
salty.
Yeah, it's
Right.
salty. Yeah. Okay. I can deal with
They're
that.
so good together.
I bring it all together now.
I'll do a wrap.
Bring it in. Do a wrap.
We got this little like artisan lettuce from Fred Meyer. It's supposed to be like from local farms. So this is pretty good. But that's like all we have left.
That is one thing I'm liking about Idaho. Things are from like local farms, so
Yeah.
I mean, you don't hear that too often. See, when I get focused on my craft,
You don't say anything?
I don't say much. Because my head is spinning with how yummy it's gonna taste once I get it just perfectly set up.
Here's my little wrap. It's a little, what do they call it? Some. Ready?
Some.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. So good.
So good. So much flavor. I love the fresh vegetables.
You don't even need. That's not seasoned at all. Just this.
And the kimchi.
A little lettuce. Did you add kimchi to yours? Okay,
I
I
did.
didn't. I have to do that.
Oh, try that on your next one.
And that's all you need. It's crazy.
So good. It's absolutely delicious. We also got this pork belly from Costco. It's really, really good.
I really like Costco, guys.
I love Costco.
Costco's just like, it's got everything. It's got like some of the coolest stuff.
Really good quality meats too.
We get this smoked salmon from Costco.
Delicious.
Oh man, you put it. Okay, so we got a technique. A bagel with everything seasoning on it. Not an everything bagel, and the plain bagel with
Everything
cream
bagel
cheese
seasoning.
and everything bagel seasoning. You put that on. Then you just layer the smoked salmon on top of it.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
So fire.
And we were having that for like our lunches for
Yeah.
a while.
Oh my god.
We're like, we need to do more of
And the
this.
smoked salmon comes in different flavors. Like there's like a
Yeah,
dill,
there was a dill.
There's a regular one, and then it was another one. Do you remember the other one? I don't remember.
I
the
do
other
not
one.
remember, but they all
Three
were
different
good,
flavors.
so it didn't really matter.
Oh yeah, they were all so good.
It all worked, so I was like, and we were on that kick for quite a while. It's pretty funny. Oh, guys, don't look at me. I'm hideous. I had to do the kimchi. Kimchi is really grown on me, and I didn't know there are so many different kinds. Like kimchi's done like depending on how fermented it is. So that was a new experience for me because the Costco one that I used to get was kind of sweet. And I don't think it was as fermented or as spicy as the one you get from the Asian market. Yeah.
That's how I prefer mine. I either want it fresh and spicy or well fermented and spicy. Has to be spicy, not sweet. Yeah. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I put too much in my mouth. I'm a little weary about the
ribs.
The ribs. I don't know. Like the smell of the marinade just wasn't like.
That's what they all smell like.
No.
It is a little different though if you buy them pre-marinated at the store. Like the consistency is different because I made a puree out of onions and pears and garlic and ginger. It's fresher.
It is fresh. Okay, it might be better. I mean, I'm not knocking. I just when I saw it, I was like, you know me, a little skeptical about it.
Skeptic.
Yeah.
Watch, you're gonna love it.
You know what's interesting is I thought I wouldn't use that much of this paste, but I really like it. I thought it was gonna be over salty a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm just
but
loading
the pork
it
needs
on.
it, right? I'm
loading it on too. Yeah, because it's so plain. Yeah. So it was funny making this. I have an old blender. So she put all the ingredients in the blender, and we turn it on, and it's like, meh. It's not moving at all. She's like, what's wrong with your blender? I'm like, it works for shakes. Like, there's too much weight on it. Because I brought it from, Florida from me, and she didn't have it. She's like, man, I miss my NutriBullet. I'm like, no, you should have brought it.
I should have.
Oh.
I'm about to buy a new one. And you were blending it for so long. I was like, this isn't working. I was panicking.
It just went forever.
It was just spinning. Was it even spinning? I don't even know.
Can I do it, Ben?
It was spinning, but nothing was grinding.
And after she put it in the water, it just like started bubbling slowly. I was like, something's happening.
Yeah, we need a new blender. I'm gonna get me a new NutriBullet because that NutriBullet would have blasted that thing in seconds.
Yeah,
I miss
with
my
force,
NutriBullet.
right?
For sure.
So flown it up in the air. Nothing.
I would have had no problem with that. But I don't blend things very often, though. I'm not gonna lie. So
I know. So we can just keep what I got.
Yeah, but I mean, if I have to do something like this again, I mean, that sucks.
Then we'll just know we have to put half in, blend it, and then put the other half in. I think that's normal. I think I've seen it in cooking shows. Yep. Where the person puts in only like half the ingredients, blends it, and then adds the rest. Yep, I'm right. No.
That's only if it's full. It
Oh.
wasn't full.
It was close.
It was close, but it wasn't full.
Yeah, but that was heavy ingredients. I just love that fat.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
Makes it so juicy. And it's actually pretty tender because we didn't overcook it, you know?
I didn't know.
Well, yeah, you didn't overcook it, right?
No, you.
But there is still a lot of fat too, so I think it's a little forgiving.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you did a good job cooking this.
Oh, I'm so interested. So when we made these, though, we had honey. We get the what?
The raw honey?
The raw, unfiltered honey.
Ah.
So after so long, we had this honey forever. It gets all
like congealed, solidified.
Lobby, yeah.
Crystallized.
Yeah, crystallized. That's the word for it. But it got all crystallized, and so we're like, well, we can't mix this in. So I had to do the old, I had to go back to the ancient ways. You know, I heard like my mom say when I was just a wee little lad that we had to boil the water and put the honey in it. And so that's exactly what we did.
That's smart. It worked.
It did work. I was impressed. I was like, wow. Those old timers, they know things, you know? You gotta listen to them.
But your dad had bees, so he was so used to that raw unfiltered honey too.
Yeah, my dad had bees, and I loved it.
That's so cool.
Because he
You
would.
eat the honeycomb too?
Yeah, we get the honeycomb. We just put a wad of the comb in your mouth and bite it, and all that wax and the honey would just come right out of that wax in
I see
your
so
mouth.
many mukbangs of people
You
eating
chew
this
it.
honeycomb these days, and I'm like, where do you even get that?
Oh, it's so
Farmers
freaking
market,
good.
right?
I don't know where you can just get honey.
Our farmers market don't have a
You gotta
honeycomb.
locate some bees, you know, and just take it from their hive. You gotta get a little hat. You gotta get that little hat on. That funny, the little suit. Well, he also had like a spinner, and you put those. I don't even know what they really call them, but I know the home of the bee, and then you take out the wax pellets, you know, and then those would just sit, and they'd fit right in a spinner, and then it just spin it around, and you open the lid at the bottom after it's all spun out, and this honey just pours out.
That's so cool.
And we actually, you know, the bears you see at the store, we actually had those. We fill the bears with them.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was good.
That's awesome.
My dad also used to do maple syrup. We'd tap into trees,
Yeah.
and it
Pour
would
maple syrup?
drip that sweet water from the trees. You can just drink that. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like sweet water. It's just so delicious.
That's
It's not.
so cool.
It's not like the stuff you put on like when you go to like a Denny's or something. They like do more to it, but could they boil it? I think they do other stuff. But
Yeah.
it's just like water. You just drink it. It's sweet water. It's delicious.
Smells delicious in here,
It
guys.
smells exactly like it would when we go to like
A restaurant?
a restaurant or something. This is
No.
right on that
Look at
smell.
that caramelization.
Oh my god. Holy moly.
Wow.
Alright, we're gonna cut this up, see where we're at.
Take it off?
Between the bones. You okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
There's another spot right there. See, that's how I'm doing. And that's how I'm doing it. Okay? Alright.
I want one.
She can't even wait. Look at her go.
Want one.
She won't sit. You want it? You
want
gonna get it.
Yeah. Wants it.
That's what you say to your girlfriend or your wife or whatever. She says she wants it, and you say you gonna get it. that's how you respond correctly, men.
Got a little taste of it. It's yummy.
Is it yummy?
Yeah.
It's good. The marinade worked. Yes.
Absolutely delicious.
Really?
It's not too sweet.
It's that Florida honey. That's the secret
We use
ingredient.
Florida honey. Yeah.
We came to Idaho to use Florida honey.
You know why we use the pear? The pear is supposed to break down the meat and make it more tender.
Really?
It's like a meat
I always
tenderizer.
thought
And it's a little
it was
sweet
already
flavor.
pretty tender though. I'm surprised.
Well, even more.
Well, I'm good with that. At least I won't choke on it. You know, that chewy meat. I don't like that chewy.
And it's not too sweet. It's
Yeah,
savory.
some of them
not
are
salty.
too sweet. We have run across that. Oh, we still like it, but we're still like, it's a little sweet. But
This is perfect.
this is very fatty.
Very
oh
fatty.
My gosh. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Man, I'm the worst. I'm gonna get better. You're just gonna eat it
On the bone.
from the bone. I'm getting one too then.
Wow, it's so fatty.
Wow.
We love fat guys. Isn't it good?
Mmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Maangchi, your recipe's awesome. You know what you're doing.
The recipe's right on.
It's absolutely perfect.
Spot on.
Wow.
Okay.
That is so fire.
Mmm.
So fire. Shit.
That's better than a lot of places we go to.
I think this is better than all of them, really. Oh my god.
I think we might have had one comparable, but I think the seasoning is so
It's perfect.
good. I mean,
It's savory. It's only slightly sweet. Oh my god.
did we follow her recipes to the T, or did we do our own little things?
We followed it to the T for the most part.
Okay.
Mmm.
Because sometimes we'll say, "Oh, a recipe's good," but then she'll do
Oh,
like
I'll do my own
she'll do
stuff.
magic, and then it's like, well, we didn't really follow the recipe all the way.
I'm pretty sure I followed it. I love the short ribs. The short ribs is always my favorite. That one, it's always between that and bulgogi.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes bulgogi can be pretty sweet too.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
Is it the same marinade in bowl? No. That is amazing. I love to get that meat off around the bone. It's so good, guys. You gotta do that. Maybe we should link to the recipe or something, because you need to experience this.
I'll link our recipes below.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna. Did you add? Are you gonna add any of that extra?
I did.
You did.
It's good.
Okay, you did. It's good. Maybe it's so good because I left the fat in it. I left the extra fat in it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's so good. We don't know.
I think that's exactly why. Fat is good. Fat is flavor.
It's really good.
Fat is juicy.
So I've been wanting to talk about this subject forever.
Yeah, what are you talking about today?
I've been wanting to talk about your couple's, like a couple's favorite fight
Fights.
argument.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the dumbest argument, but it's your favorite one. Like, you got it like in your top 5 or something. It's like, I love that argument. It was so stupid. You can look back and laugh at it. But in the moment, you're like actually arguing about it. And then later, you're like, that was kind of funny.
Like, that was dumb.
So my favorite one, my favorite one is the washing hands argument. So
That's a good one.
So I grew up in a house where, you know, washing your hands wasn't the top priority. Like, you know, go after you go to the bathroom, after you handle raw meat, those sorts of things. Other than that, it wasn't like, you know, obviously if you're outside and you're dirty, playing in the dirt, stuff like that.
But your mom never told you guys to wash your hands before you eat.
No, I never had to like,
My
wash
mom
your hands
did.
before you eat and stuff like that, right?
My mom
So I had just washed my hands, and she asked me to take out the trash, and I'm like, okay, I'll take out the trash. So in my mind, I'm grabbing the little 2 plastic trash handles, tying them up, taking plastic out to the plastic garbage dump, and throwing it in. So in my mind, I'm like, I don't need to wash my hands. We're going out to eat afterwards. I'll give her the credit that we are going to be eating with our hands. We're going to be eating tacos and things like that.
And we were going to share the food. It wasn't like
share
he
the
was getting his
food.
own plate, I get my own plate. We don't touch each other's food.
So she's like, when you wash your hands, I'm like, no, I don't feel like I need to.
You refuse. And I'm like, but you touched
So we,
trash cans that were outside.
Yeah, right. But in my mind, I just plastic, you know.
With the garbage inside, yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
So-
I guess.
so,
right?
yeah,
but
so-
you touch the can outside to
Yeah.
put the bag in that can. That's the can that I don't trust. The one
So
that the garbage guys be getting. And
So you guys in the comments, you can just say, you know, should I have washed my hands? Was
Yeah,
she in
should
the
he wash
right,
his hands?
or wasn't it a big deal and it wasn't? But the moral of the story is it was a really big deal to her, and I did end up washing my hands before we ate tacos. But
Yeah, so
we
you
had like a
argued.
whole like 20-minute spiel in the car. She's like, why can't you just wash your hands? I'm like, cause I don't think it was necessary.
But my argument was, I thought it was gross,
Yeah.
and we were going to be sharing food that we were touching with our hands. And I was like, I don't want to eat your dirty hand touching food. Like, I think that's nasty. So I feel that way, but you just don't care that I feel that way. Like, all you had to do was either wash your hands or use hand sanitizer.
Right.
And he doesn't like hand sanitizer, and that's
Oh, no.
fine. But why can't you wash your hands right before you eat?
And we came to the conclusion that I should and I would for her.
And he was like, what did you say? In the end of all of that arguing, after you were stopped being stubborn, you were like, yeah, it's not a big deal. I can just wash my hands. Okay, well then what was all that arguing about then? Like, if it was just as simple as she just wants me to wash my hands because she's going to share food with me and she feels like it's gross, right? You may not feel like your hands are dirty, but I think your hands are. And do what you want to do with your own food that I'm not eating. That's fine. But you see where my point was? And
She's
do
totally
get it.
validated. She's already getting into the bit and see. It's like, It's
What
brewing.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
It's good.
Like, does anyone agree with me?
I'm sure people agree with you. I told you I'm a mountain man. I'm like a beast. Like I don't.
I know.
But I can wash my hands for you. It's okay. We got through the argument.
Yeah.
And now it's my favorite argument. Well, you guys have any? I mean, tell us. Do you have any like favorite arguments? You should go down in the history books. That was one of the best.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll have disagreements, and he does things his way. I do things my way. Sometimes I feel like he overcomplicates things, but that's just the way that his brain works.
She's learning to accept
I've learned
me
to accept.
for who I am. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. It's wonderful. It's great. We're gonna have to cut that out.
Are you okay? Too big bites?
Or you can leave it.
No, no. Sounds gross. What happened?
So guys,
Too much food?
basically I just put way too much food in my mouth.
You choked on it?
I had a little cough out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh. And then I'm like, we can leave it in. She's like, nah, we cutting it out. This recipe though, so dope.
Oh,
Gotta do it again.
oh yeah.
See,
We'll get a NutriBullet next time.
So the problem with finding recipes like this for me though,
What?
is that it's gonna be harder for me to want to go out to eat it.
Yeah. Because then you're going to compare it. Like, oh, that could be better at home.
That's what's happened with steaks with me, you know? Like, I don't even want to go to a steakhouse because I can make a better steak. I'm not like some master chef, but it's not that hard to make a steak. And these restaurants can't make a steak. Even when you go to like Outback Steakhouse. Yeah, exactly. Good quality steak, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's coming right off.
It's all working out for you.
It's all working out for you.
Oh, it's still red, but it'll cook.
Yeah, we can turn it back on. Alright guys, so this is the perfect recipe for short ribs and the Ssamjang too. I'll definitely link them both below. And we're going to eat a little bit more and save the rest. So we're going to end the video here.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed that. And thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell
Bing.
to get notified when I post my next video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.